That banner looks a little suspect, you know? I don't know, I just can't place it. There's just something wrong with it. Hey, welcome back to Dream Daddy. We're gonna jump into dating Joseph this time. Because you know Joseph, right? We've met Joseph. But between you and me, it's because I'm running out of recording space. Voted Maple Bay's #1 youth minister for 5 years running. Living in my hometown with my beautiful wife and our 4 amazing kids. If I'm not in church, you can catch me out on the open water, setting sail on the seas of adventure. I love playing guitar and crushing my kids at Candyland. Alright, we're gonna message him. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. His family's a little weird, but Joseph seems cool. I should take him up on his offer to hang out. Wait, how do I hang out with a priest? I don't go to church. Should I be Jesus-y? Jesus-y. I imagine Joseph's family staring at me as I fumble through some sort of prayer attempt. Maybe not too Jesus-y. A light smattering of Jesus. Will he want me to pray? Is he gonna pray at me? Do I have to pray at him? I don't think you pray at people. Talking to Joseph, huh? Yeah. Amanda, how many times have I told you not to sneak up on me like that? I selectively ignored every time you do, Pops. Her eyes are a bit puffy, almost as she'd been crying. Hey, are you doing okay there, kiddo?
I'm fine.
Oh, of course, I'm fine. I just started thinking about how there are a bunch of people who still don't think aliens exist, and it's bumming me out. Like, space is so infinitely huge. Just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it can't exist. And I understand the Fermi paradox, but to completely write off aliens, there's so much we just don't know. I know how to read. I'll be okay. I'm glad. But aliens are definitely out there. I hope they'll one day be my friends. I want to cry about aliens. Are you sure that's all you're upset about? If there's, anything going on, I just want you to know that I'm here for you. And I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on, or a strong dad to go kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle. I appreciate that. But I'm fine, really. I'm unconvinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Amanda looks over my shoulder at the screen. Joseph can't read your mind, If you want to talk, just message him. But I've never been friends with a priest before. What do I talk about? My favorite Bible passages? Ice cream socials? Khakis? Well, he's a youth minister. You can really talk to him about anything. Yeah, first of all, he's a youth minister with a tattoo. Not a priest. Not a priest. There's a difference? You're overthinking it, Dad. Listen, just put it like this. Hello, neighbor. Thanks again for the invite to the barbecue. I'd love to hang out soon if you're not too busy. Isn't that a little too business casual? Oh yeah, my voice is doing a little bit better today. I'm glad. But still kind of sore. Fine, give me the keyboard. I got this. Amanda focuses on the keys. Hi, Joseph. It was great meeting you and your family. Still new around here, so if you'd like, I'd love to hang out and get to know you. See ya. Smiley face. The smiley is a nice touch. She really knows how to get in there. Almost immediately, I receive a response. What'd he say? Hi, Spicy Boy. If you're not doing anything in a bit, the kids and I are baking treats for the church bake sale today, and we'd love to have you over. It'll be a blast, so let me know. Huh, that wasn't so bad. He uses a lot of exclamation marks. I'm more concerned about him signing his name with a tilde. I'm willing to let it slide this time. I respond back. Sounds like fun. Spicy Boy. Great, come on by the house as soon as you're ready. We'll be here. Well, guess I'm doing this. Wow, I can't wait to hang out with Joseph's nice kids. Save a brownie for me? Promise you won't sneak up on me anymore?
Ah.
Amanda stares at me. I'm blinking. I don't make promises I can't keep. Real to a fault, Pops. And Dad, please don't be weird about the religion thing. Me? Weird? Never. I make the short walk over to Joseph's place. Don't be weird, spicy boy. Why does he have an anchor in front of his house? That's kind of weird. But what if they hang up a bunch of crosses? Or collect those little porcelain babies? What if they're all praying? Do they pray before dinner? During dinner? Or the porcelain babies? I don't know if Mary would be praying. She just doesn't seem like a godly woman. The door begins to creak open. A shadowy figure obscured on the other side. Who's there? Spicy boy? The door opens the rest of the way. It's Joseph's eldest... What's his name? Hey. Hey, Chris? Is he Chris? I'm pretty sure that's Chris. Hi again. I'm Spicy Boy. I know what your name is. Oh yeah, we met at the barbecue. How's the, Please don't say it. Jesus? Spicy Boy. No. Chris blinks slowly. Maybe he didn't hear that. Please don't say it again. You're weird. Is your dad... Before I finish, Chris walks into an adjacent room, leaving me in front of the open doorway. Home. This was a great first impression. For a moment, I wonder if I should just go in, further subjecting Joseph's family to my winning attitude and artful charisma. Mercifully, Joseph peeks his head around the corner. Spicy boy, you made it. Joseph approaches with his arms wide. I'm gonna have a little trouble with that. I'm so glad you could come by. Are you ready to bake? I am not. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. That's a sign of kind of semi-confidence I like to see in a baking assistant. Come on in. Joseph leads me into a bright, spacious home full of nautical knickknacks. This isn't what I imagined at all. It's actually pretty charming. Oh, okay, so he has swordfish in the back. Got his, like, what is that? Steering wheel? What is it called? God, I forgot. Oh, yeah. I believe you met Chris, who left you outside. I would have left outside too. Chris? Are you going to apologize? Oh, right. Sorry. I try to make eye contact with Chris, but he keeps looking away. He must be really shy. It's alright. And next time just be a little more inviting to our guests, okay? Sure. Chris seems to relish the chance to escape the conversation and quickly vanishes into his room. Joseph turns to me apologetically. Don't take it personally. Chris likes to keep to himself. Excuse me. I mean, we didn't start off on the best foot in the world. Plus, being the eldest in a big family can't be easy. We try to cut him a little slack where we can. Ah, and here are the twins. Christian, Christy, say hello to Spicy Boy. Hello, Father. Hello, Spicy Boy. Kids, come on. Dial it back on the creepy twin shtick. Creepy twin shtick? Egg them on? Can you two say, come play with us, Danny? Oh no. The twins stare up in unblinking unison. Come play with us, Danny. Joseph covers his mouth and looks away, but he's clearly holding back a big laugh. This is it. This is my Dad World Series. Okay, now say, please help us, Mothra. Please help us, Mothra. No, I can't take it. Joseph is trying his best not to break in front of his kids. The twins seem to be catching on and look eager to bust their dad. But can we keep it up? Let's go with something obscure. No, say, he who walks behind the rose. Children of the corn. I love it. The twins tilt their heads in confusion. Uh-oh. Oh, they don't... He walks? He who... Behind... Some rose. The room is silent besides Joseph absolutely losing his mind. That last flub really sealed it. Children of the corn? Really? Is that not mainstream? I am off my game something fierce today. Children of the corn is definitely mainstream. Great job, guys. We're scary. I was very scared. Joseph can't take it anymore. Despite his quiet protestations, he's laughing pretty hard into his hand, and the kids giggle with him. They're actually pretty cool. I like the kids. The twins, obviously pleased with a new arsenal of spooky weapons, leave the room to terrorize the rest of the community. My work here is done, though they are kind of destructive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be hearing those lines for weeks. Next time we hang out, I'll try to teach him some from lines from the thing.
Oh.
Alright, so it looks like we've got a bit of a troublemaker on our hands. You think you'd out-trouble a career, bro? I don't know about that. I'm suddenly interrupted by a loud crash from the kitchen. What now? That doesn't sound good. Chrissy? No one responds. Joseph furrows his brow and motions for me to stay where I am. Wait here for a minute. Joseph rushes into the kitchen. I remember this with Amanda. Half of fatherhood is trying to keep your kids from finding creative ways to kill themselves. And he's got 4. Talk about worry. I take a seat on a surprisingly pristine couch and twiddle my thumbs. Examine bookshelf? Well, let's head into the kitchen, yeah? It's been a while. I guess I should go in the kitchen and see what's up.
Oh.
I walk into the kitchen and to find Joseph holding Christy in one arm. She seems a lot calmer than she was a minute ago. I raise an eyebrow at Joseph.
Oh.
The twins are more manageable when they're separated. Where's Christian?
Oh.
He ran off. Christy dips a spoon into the brownie batter and gives it a taste. Dad, it's too sweet. You're too sweet. Oh, no, I'm not. You're so sweet, we might have to water you down. With spiders. What? No, not spiders. Joseph begins tickling Christy with his free hand. Between the laughing and squirming, I don't know how he's got a hold of her. But that girl is locked in place. The man is a professional child wrangler. Christy fixes me with her best puppy dog eyes.
Yeah.
Save me from the spiders. Out spoondool the Spider King. I grab a wooden spoon and point it in Joseph's direction. Unhand her, foul beast. Okay, Spicy Boy the Valiant, let's see what you've got. You may have defeated me at Tarantula Ridge, but now I have the upper hand. Joseph gently puts Christy down behind him. Have you come to squash me, knight? Or have you merely fallen into my web? I'm no mere fly, Spider King, excuse me. Now on guard. For a minute or so, Joseph and I mock duel with the 2 dumbest looking spoons in the room. Eventually I strike a killing blow in the invisible heart between his arm and his body. And Joseph recoils in horror.
Norm MacDonald!
Last, I'm defeated. You could never best me, Spider King, for I have the power of... I sneak a taste from the brownie batter. The magic... Oh man, that is way too sweet.
Hey.
Chrissy begins jumping up and down excitedly. My hero. Chrissy hugs my leg before making a surprisingly fast exit.
Yeah.
Hey wait, do you want to bake brownies with us? Chrissy hesitates, then shakes her head no again. Sparkle Pony. Sparkle Pony? Joseph looks confused.
Oh.
You don't want to bake with Dad now? You want to play with Sparkle Pony? Yes. Okay, go. Before Joseph can even finish his sentence, Chrissy is out of the door and down the hall. Ahead.
Oh.
Joseph sighs deeply as he stares into the chocolate batter. He tastes it again, face twisting.
Ooh,
That is still way too sweet. So what made that crash?
right.
Egg beaters on the linoleum floor. It's my new techno single. Still haven't thought of a B-side. Now we're both looking to the batter. It's got a sticky sheen of sugar and chocolate candies throughout. And I have a feeling Chrissy had something to do with it.
Oh.
We need a fresh start. Oh, yeah. Like I said, I'm not really a baker, but
Wow.
don't even sweat it. The bag came with instructions that have mysteriously vanished along with my daughter. So we'll probably be fine. Probably.
Hey.
Yeah, probably. He certainly looks confident. Alright, Spicy Boy, you've baked a cake from a box before. Once. How hard could this be? Now grab a spoon and get ready to rock. Mario Batali, save me. Joseph and I set to work, cracking the eggs and mixing the things, and then pouring the things according to how we assumed the back of the box would tell us to do. Things go according to plan, and soon enough we have a solid batch of brownies. Nice.
Hey.
Whew. You can see the brownies in the back. Oh wait, Joseph has a little dot of batter on his nose. Well, Spicy Boy, way to use those dad skills. I bet you baked a few box mixes in your time. His nose. Joseph,
Oh.
all we have to do is bring these to the bake sale and voila. Duty done.
Oh.
Now help me find Christy. Keep your eye out for a pony that sparkles. Joseph holds still.
Oh.
What? Thumb in position. And got it.
Oh.
Joseph's eyes go wide as I gently wipe the chocolate off his nose. Is he blushing? Aw.
Oh.
Oh, thanks. No problem. In less than a second, I've licked the batter off my finger. It's really good batter. Spicy Boy.
Oh.
We should find Christy.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes, we should. Do that, Spicy Boy. Joseph quickly composes himself.
Oh.
Alright, she can't be far. You take the delta position, and I'll watch your 6. Do you even know what that means?
Nice.
Alpha Tango Sparkle. Roger, roger. Joseph starts making his way down the hall and calls back to me. Take the brownies and the rest of the stuff I baked earlier while I get Christy. Who we got by the car?
Hey.
Joseph, Christy, and I arrive at the church parking lot to find fold-out tables and pop-up tents already set up. Looks like the bake sale is already in full swing.
Ooh.
Wow, this place is packed. We got brownies, candy apples, wafer straws, cupcakes. Is this packed? There are a few people milling around. It must be a value pack. If you can count a city's population on your fingers and toes, this counts as packed. Point taken, I think. Sorry. Chrissy rockets out of the car and into the lot. Is she running on jet fuel? I want to sell brownies. Okay. Well, let's get set up. I want to see Mom. She's down by the other row of tables helping out with another group. Want to go over there and tell her I said hi? Mom. Chrissy zips off immediately. Joseph seems unconcerned. Does she always run that fast?
Excellent.
Yeah, and I can only catch her half the time. These knees aren't what they used to be. I remember when Amanda was her age. I couldn't get her to sit still for 5 seconds.
Oh.
Yep, great age to deal with.
Hey.
While Christy's gone, Joseph and I arrange all of our baked goods on the table and settle in. So, are we allowed to eat any of our own goods?
Oh.
Look, if I don't see nothing, I don't say nothing. The man upstairs has a strong feeling about snitches. Does he actually?
Hey.
Joseph shrugs. He eats a brownie. It looks like some of the other stalls are selling drinks, little handmade crafts, and other sweets. Whoa, someone brought a soft serve ice cream machine. I gestured to it. How are we supposed to compete with that? Please, this is my first time to the rodeo. The bake sale rodeo. There's actually no rodeo here. It's just a bake sale. I think you and I put together can make one pretty convincing argument for these brownies, don't you? Oh yeah. We high five. If you bake it, they will come.
Hey?
It's not long before we have our first customers.
Oh.
Hey dude. Hiya. Matt, Carmencita. Great to see you guys out here.
Hey.
Happy to support a good cause. Plus, you know, as the owner and proprietor of the Coffee Spoon, an establishment that specializes in baked goods, I have to scope out the competition. Sorry, you're gonna hear me mess up a lot today. Joseph leans close to me. This guy knows his stuff. Stay on your toes. So, what recipe did you use for these brownies? Don't say you used the box recipe. Don't say you used the box recipe. We didn't even use it, though. We improvised. I just let the baking spirit move through me, you know? A little bit of flour here, pinch of salt there. Sort of like interpretive dance, but with cooking. Interpretive cooking, yes. You can never make the same thing twice. Every batch is special. There will never be a batch of brownies with the exact flavor sensation that these right here have. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, man.
Hey.
Alright. We'll take 2. Actually, we'll take 3. I ring them up and high-five Joseph as our happy customers walk away. See, not hard. Yeah, I'm hot off the good feelings from the last sale. Who's next? We sell brownies to a bunch of people I don't recognize, but who clearly know Joseph. Eventually another familiar face pops up. Spicy boy. It's Brian. Close enough. Can we interest you two in any of our fine sweets and treats? You sure can. I bet I could eat 10 brownies. Must resist urge to be competitive. I'll just let him eat his brownies. Buy his brownies. So we'll put you down for 10? Better make it just 2. 1 for me and 1 for Daisy.
Oh.
Coming right up. You excited for a youth group movie night, Daisy? Yeah, what's the movie? It's a surprise. Joseph leans over to me.
Hey.
It's The Fast and the Furious. Really?
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's some heavy religious undertones. Joseph hands a baggie to Daisy.
Oh.
I made sure to give you guys the edges. Clearly the superior part of the brownie topography. Thanks, Joseph. Our 2 customers walk off with their purchases. Joseph and I survey our stock.
Hey.
These are selling pretty hot. At this rate, we'll have enough money to pay for a new paint job on the church pews in no time. Wait, what happened to the pews?
Oh.
Ernest spray painted his rapper alias into them. Young Steinbeck. I would have gone for Young Man in the Sea, but I can respect that. Speaking in ministerial terms, Ernest is hard to reach. I bet. In father terms, Ernest is kind of a turd. Being a cool youth minister seems like a lot of work.
Yeah.
It is, but it's worth it.
Oh.
Although, sometimes I wish... never mind. What? It's kind of silly, but... Do you ever wish you could just drop everything and go lounge around on a beach somewhere in the tropics, drink fruity blended beverages, fall asleep on a hammock, you know, basically live out a Jimmy Buffett song? Wait a minute. We had this exact same line in Craig's Route, right? Oh my god. Joseph, I think about this every single day of my life. My dream is to live in Margaritaville.
Oh.
One day, my friend. One day will be on island time. We make a couple more sales to some more church patrons. Everything seems to be going smoothly. Off in the distance, I spot my old buddy Craig. Craig! Speaking of Craig, It's gonna be a hard sell. Craig's a fitness man. I think he comes to these bake sales to test himself, to see if he has a resolve to refuse processed sugar.
Oh.
Are you sure you're ready for this? We go way back. I got this. Craig jogs up to the table with Briar and Hazel in tow. They're each finishing an ice cream cone, so it's unlikely we're gonna sell them on brownies too. Probably won't be able to sell to the baby. She's impossible to read. It all comes down to Craig.
Oh.
Hey bros. Hi Uncle Joseph. Hi Amanda's dad.
Yeah.
Would you be interested in one of our delicious homemade brownies? I don't know. Remember that one time? Hey Craig, remember when we were freshmen? Remember how our next door neighbors pranked us by switching out our laundry detergent with dish soap? And how the washing machine exploded with suds? And then we decided to get back at them by baking brownies for them, but sprinkling high intensity hot sauce into the mix, and then we watched them cry after eating it?
Hey.
That would feel bad, but we had to clean up the laundry rooms ourselves. Anyways, these brownies are like that, but without the hot sauce. Maybe you should get one more for old time's sake.
Oh.
Craig thinks for a second. Well, the girls just want a game. You know what? We'll take one for each of us.
Yeah.
Even River? I'll eat hers. You've got yourself a deal. The day winds down, and we're pretty much out of items to sell. Everyone starts packing up. Christy eventually comes back and immediately falls asleep in Joseph's folding chair. Aww. Box mixed, huh?
Ugh.
Oh. Mary saunters up to us. She looks like she'd rather be anywhere else than here. Oh, hi, honey. Yep, they're selling like hotcakes. Which is... actually, they're just brownies. Cute. And boring and safe. Hey, Mary. Mary's eyes dart over to me. What's the rookie doing here? I was just hoping to introduce Spicy Boy to the rest of the community. Uh-huh. You gotta love this freak show. What? Weird folk is all. Holier than thou types. Don't you think, Spicy Boy? Mary.
Ugh.
Let the kid answer the question. Man, she's a real bitch. They seem kinda nice, you know? Just shove a brownie in her mouth. They all seem like they're really excited to help out the church. That's pretty cool, I guess. Mary, can we talk about this later? Oh, am I embarrassing you in front of your new friend? Joseph doesn't respond, trying his hardest to keep his cool.
Huh?
Can we please talk about this later? Sure thing, honey bear. Mary turns her attention to me. Hand over the cash. Jesus, I'm not trying to rob you. I'm in charge of the funds here. I hand over the cash we've made. Feels like a hefty wad, if I may say so myself. Thanks. Now give me your wallet. What? Give me your wallet. You think this church is gonna fix itself?
Oh.
Mary. I'm kidding. Sorry. I'll work on the whole pretend to be happy thing. Mary leans in and whispers to me. He's really good at it. Mary walks off without saying goodbye. Yeesh. Exactly. Yikes. I'm really sorry about that. Brownie fix everything. This brownie will alleviate the situation. I take a brownie and split it in half, offering it to Joseph. He takes it. We eat. How's that feel? Better. You ready to head out? Joseph and I load the folding tables back into my car. Christy nods off the moment Joseph straps her into the car seat. I drop Joseph off in front of his house. A small yawn sneaks out of me. Looks like I tuckered you out, huh? I'm a sleepy dad. I think I might finally be crashing from all the sugar.
Ooh.
Won't keep you up then. Thanks for helping out today. Happy to do it. Also happy to eat brownies. Well, next time I promise we'll do something a bit more exciting and a bit less free labor. And I'm very sorry about the whole thing with Mary. Excuse me. You shouldn't have had to see that. It's fine, really. I know, but firsting out domestic problems aren't a good look. You barely know me. Let me make it up to you next time. It won't be Margaritaville, but we'll do something fun. Promise. I smile. I'd like that.
Hey.
Oh, and one last thing. Joseph tosses a cling-wrapped brownie through the window. It hits me in the face, but I'm able to catch it.
Oh.
It's the last one. You earned it. Joseph, please don't leave me alone with this brownie. Nope, too late. I'm already walking away. But, bye. Joseph walks up to his home. He waves at me before carrying Christy inside. Well, looks like it's just you and me, Brownie. Let's save it for later. I pocket the brownie. This might come in handy down the road. I step inside to find Amanda doing homework on the couch.
Huh.
Hey, Father Unit. Hi, child I'm required by law to care for. How's homework? It's really fun and educational. Really?
Heh.
How long have you known me for? Right. How's the bake sale? Good. I think I really could have made a good life for myself as a brownie salesman.
Oh.
Glad to hear it.
Eh?
So what? Were there any extra brownies, or did you maybe sneak one, or... I'm glad we saved that brownie. I think for a moment and realized that I still have the brownie that Joseph gave me. This would probably do better in someone else's stomach than mine. Heads up.
Huh?
Wait! I hurl the brownie towards Amanda. It hits the wall behind her. And falls on the ground.
Yeah.
Nice throw. She scoops it up and smiles at me.
Yes.
Thanks, Pops. Hey, if you're not going to bed anytime soon, would you be game for some real shark hunters of Orange County? I thought the last hunter got eaten by a shark. He did. I sit down next to her and cozy up with a blanket. Aw. Awesome. Okay, what do we get?
I've never had that much fun in my life.
Alright, we get an S rank.
Awesome.
Nice.
Thank you. Thank you. Dads.
Alright, we're gonna go on our second date with Joseph. I kinda didn't, think he would be a cool dad at first, but, he's pretty cool. Let's message him. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Spicy boy, hope you finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course, but if you're not doing anything, you should come. Oh, that sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. That's nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me time, me and Joseph's time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck. My friend needs my help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, what? Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It starts pretty soon. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You had 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. My voice is pretty raw for some reason. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. That banner looks a little suspect, you know? I don't know, I just can't place it. There's just something wrong with it. I can't tell. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. I just heard Joseph. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner hanging above the church. It reads, Jesus is coming.
Whoa.
Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously, or if he just can't smell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin. I think it's the one right after Sloth. Spicy boy, I need your help getting this down before anyone sees it. I can swing that, Amanda. Can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room, looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. The food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Whew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turns out they were alright. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. I hate it. No, I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere.
Whoa.
Really glad you're here, Spicy Boy. Are you enjoying my company, or you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little bit of both. It's always something with you, Joseph.
Wink.
It just says wink out loud. With something handsome and pious. You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Spicy Boy. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas?
Lords of Arabia.
What happened to her strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I could use to pry these off? Spicy Boy, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The youths will be here any moment. And I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Oh wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing, and jump back onto the ladder. You could have done that first. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do it right. Jesus is coming. Jesus is calming. I'm able to turn the U into an A and an L somehow. Still tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. I mean, you could have changed the A to, the U to an O, I think. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax, crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. It's that guy. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle.
That's the good stuff.
Hey, I am not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him.
Alright.
I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Oh no, Quinn's so sad.
Oh.
Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that youths will like, that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right?
Alright.
The DJ thinks for a moment.
Hey!
Believe me, buddy, I got what you need.
Oh.
Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves.
Oh.
Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filling in the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people. Everyone in the room turns their attention to the DJ.
DJ Spin Master!
DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start.
Hey!
This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd.
Hey!
Alright. He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. Damn it, Quinn.
Now, who wants to listen to Radiohead's Creep?
The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. God damn it. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand and punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After his song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids real closely, you can get some cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this.
Yeah.
Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears.
Yeah.
We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him out to Everybody Hurts by Rem. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. Frederico? He's from Latin. I didn't know you were talking about a Latin class.
Huh?
I'm not.
Oh.
So he's from the country Latin? Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda, it's fun. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. I feel like I relate to Spin Master Quinn the most. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes, how's the party jamming?
Oh.
It's, not? I'm sorry, fellas, just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to probably appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how DJing works. Now stop me if I'm out of here, since I've never been a DJ, and don't have any current plans to become one. But I don't think that's how it works. The kids came out here to have a good time. You gotta cool it on the sadness.
I'm so sad.
Hey, buddy, if it's problems you're having with...
Alright.
Joseph leans in close to me.
Okay.
What was his wife's name again? Sandra? If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Oh.
Joseph places a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. Aww. There, bud. It's gonna be okay.
Sad Master Quinn.
Thank you. I'll put in some dancehall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone.
Alright.
They have ice cream here. Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream, top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, spicy boy. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay over the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this. Oh god, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a ride back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods.
Huh?
Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door.
Norm McDonald.
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or out?
Hey.
Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk out onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths all stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on.
Ooh,
Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Let's start with the lawnmower. Alright, let's rip-start this baby. I start lawn mowing on the dance floor.
oh.
Joseph seems to respond to that, decides to mow another patch of grass on the dance floor. That's the stuff. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, spicy boy, let's turn up the heat. That makes so much sense. My line, my name, just makes so much sense in that line. Let's do the Running Man. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movements with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire of the Running Man deep within him. I look around into the youths. They're getting into it. Keep it up. I think they're coming around. Alright. I think we're gonna do the Cabbage Patch next.
Wow.
You can never go wrong with the Cabbage Patch. Joseph follows my lead. We both take our arms and move them around in a circle, as I assume we would do in a Cabbage Patch. I look around to the youth. I think they like agriculture. I think it's working. If we pull the right moves, the kids will join us in no time. Alright, let's not twerk. Let's moonwalk. I start sliding my feet backwards. I can't tell if this looks good or not, but I think these kids have seen enough people doing moonwalks that they understand the general concept. Joseph makes a moonwalk attempt as well. Surprisingly, Duke pulls it off flawlessly. I look around to the youths. They're cheering. Alright, time for the big finish. Ooh. Do a death drop? I've seen enough internet videos of this move where I think I can nail it. On the beat drop, I kick my leg up and dramatically fall into the floor, my back landing on the ground with a shablam. Ow. All the kids immediately start screaming. They know what's up. But at what cost? I will feel this for weeks to come. My chiropractor is going to be pissed. Hey, you're not actually supposed to land on your back with a death drop. Unfortunately, Spicy Boy did, and we're going to feel that for days. What was that? The future of dance. These kids are going to remember this night for the rest of their lives. Impressionable preteens at the dance floor with an almost alarming level of enthusiasm. I'm deafened by the combined volume of their cheers. The kids swarm the dance floor. They're all laughing and dancing to the music. Looks like our job here is done. Somewhat obligingly, the kids take the dance floor and start to move around. Before long, they're starting to laugh and enjoy themselves. It was dicey, but we've done our jobs.
Yeah.
Come on, the rest of the chaperones will take it from here. What? I have something to show you. Joseph leads me out to the main room and down various darkened corridors of the church. I can barely see anything and find myself tripping over my own feet. Joseph, I think I lost you. His hands finds mine in the darkness. I'm right here. I'm glad he can't see me blush. We keep walking. Oh. Where are we? This church is huge. We're almost there. I actually have to admit that I was a little dishonest with you. I didn't just invite you out here to help me chaperone. What happened to lying being one of the 10 things you're not supposed to do? I think there's an exception when you're trying to surprise a friend. Joseph closes the door behind us. I guess we're in a random room in the depths of the church now. What could he have possibly have planned? So, last time we talked about escaping to an island where we could live out an easy tropical lifestyle, where our only worry is trying to find that lost shaker of salt. Since we actually can't do that, I figured I could bring a little bit of the tropics to Maple Bay. It's not quite Margaritaville, but something like it. Joseph throws on the lights.
Oh.
Welcome to the Margarita Zone. Oh. It's a really nice place. I look around as my eyes adjust to the light. It's his office, but there are twinkle lights strung across the walls, little garlands of fake flowers, and 2 beach chairs set up in front of the desk. There's a blender and 2 glasses sitting on the table. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Joseph, this is amazing. There's no pop-tops to step on here, buddy. You did this for me? Joseph takes a seat and gestures for me to do the same. I did this for us. I think we both earned it. I settle in while Joseph pours us both margaritas. Nice. You really went all out.
Hey.
I have a flair for the dramatic, and you can't lead the community if you don't know how to make a good margarita. I take a sip of mine. This is a killer margarita. I would follow this man. Do you think the dance is gonna go okay without her sick dance moves?
Hey.
No, not here. You're missing the point of Margarita Zone. Margarita Zone is a place of rest and relaxation. It's a place where you can kick your feet up and forget about your worries for a while. Let's watch out for blown out flip-flops. It's a real fear. Thankfully no heels will get cut in my version of Margarita Zone. Joseph gestures to the makeshift island bar he's made. Sorry, I just got a comment.
Hey.
You know, it's funny. This reminds me so much of when I was younger. I've been meaning to ask, what did you do before you started preaching? It's uninteresting. I left home young and got into a lot of trouble. What kind of trouble? The trouble meant I got to go wherever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I hitchhiked around the country, went on adventures, met all kinds of people. Did some stuff I'm not too proud of. He was a bad dad. What? But I was young and in love, and didn't have to answer to anyone. Sorry, I don't mean to get heavy here. It's okay. It seems like you spend a lot of time taking care of others, but not enough time taking care of yourself. If you need to talk about it, I'm here for you. Joseph stares deeply into the blender filled with ice and margarita mix. It's just, I think about Margaritaville a lot. Or I guess the concept of it. A place where I could just strum on my sixth string while I wait for the shrimp to boil. Drink margaritas all the time. Forget about my worries. It's an easy life. I had Margaritaville once. But I think the closest I'm ever going to get back to it is Margarita Zone. The short and occasional reprieve from daily life. Is that such a bad thing? This is pretty nice. It doesn't last forever. That's the rub. When you're in Margarita Zone, it's not like your problems have really gone away. You're just choosing to ignore them. Maybe you're looking at it the wrong way. Maybe Margarita Zone is actually better than Margaritaville, because Margaritaville itself is an impossible ideal. Remember what Spin Master Quinn said? Sometimes you have to play the sad tunes to appreciate the bangers. If stepping out of Pop Top is your biggest concern, how could you possibly appreciate the boiling shrimp? And Margarita Zone isn't landlocked to his office. I think it's about finding little pieces of Margarita Zone throughout your day and taking joy in those moments. That's awfully optimistic of you. It doesn't have to be anything big. For me, I think it's being able to quietly do word jumbles and drink some strong coffee in the morning, to see my daughter smile, or I smile at Joseph, to spend some quality time with a good friend. Yeah? Yeah. I can feel myself leaning closer to Joseph. Is it just me, or is he leaning closer too? This is a little early, you know. Joseph tenses up. He downs the rest of his margarita and hops out of his chair. It's getting late. We should head back. Sure. Joseph and I make sure the dance wraps up without incident before he takes me back to the cul-de-sac. I hop out of Joseph's car before he pulls into his own driveway. Oh my gosh, I feel so sorry for Joseph. Thanks again for the help. Thanks again for Margarita Zone. Maybe we'll go back there one day. If we do, it'll be my own damn fault.
Good one.
Joseph chuckles and drives away. I walk into my living room to find Amanda curled up under a blanket and groaning on the couch. Hey Panda, you feeling okay? Dad, I have a tummy ache. Ate too much youth group food? I drank too deeply from the well of life, and now I pay the price. And by well of life, I mean that big lukewarm punch bowl of seltzer, juice, and sherbet. Ew. Amanda slides to the floor with an elongated groan. Need anything, kiddo? A time machine that goes back approximately 2 hours in the past so that I can warn myself of the folly of excess? I'll pour you a glass of water. Love you, Pops. How'd the dance go? Oh, I crushed it. Got the kids on the dance floor at the expense of my dignity. A fair trade. Also, everything hurts. I'll see you in the morning, kiddo. Night, Dad. Alright, we just completed our second date with Joseph.
I could just fall into your eyes.
Joseph's actually kind of cute. Yeah, I admit that. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and the sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, I bet the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits my head, and now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this out inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. Turns out my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded, and the feeling of camaraderie over a shared love for the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary, sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so sad. A pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Let's say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take a seat anyways, and she finally notices me. You. Okay, this was maybe not the best idea. Hey.
Hey.
Having fun with your new best friend Joseph? He's great. I'm so glad. I'm happy for you too. Mary, I'm not.
Hey.
I'd never accuse you of anything uncouth, spicy boy. You're just having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship.
Come on.
You're a good friend, aren't you? I'm there when he needs me, Mary. Or, sure. That's funny. Joseph usually likes his friends to at least have a spine.
Hey.
Hey. Not everyone likes to yell at their spouse's friends for no reason. Ooh. So you're an expert on my marriage now. I'm sorry, let's not get her mad. I can tell that you're having a rough time. I just want you to know that it doesn't have to be like this. I don't want any hard feelings between us, Mary. Mary pauses. It's all messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for us both. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Yikes.
Heads.
Alright, we're gonna have our last date with Joseph. He seems to have a lot of baggage, sadly. Alright, let's message him, and I'm sure that this is my dream daddy. After this, we have one more dad, Damien. And, I love Dream Daddy, but, you know, the series has to come to an end. So, yeah, let's finish this while we can. I really want to see Joseph again, but after that weird encounter with Mary, I don't know. He's my friend, right? I should be able to hang out with him. It not be weird, right? Right? The computer pings as a message flies into my inbox. It's Joseph. Like actually hang out. No manual labor, no impromptu therapy sessions with sad DJs, no kids, just you, me, and the open ocean. Wait, how are we gonna get on the open ocean? How are we gonna get on the open ocean, you might ask? Good question. Whoa, prescient. If you're interested, I'll meet you down by the marina, and you can check out the goods. If you know what I mean. I mean my yacht. Let me know. Joseph owns a yacht? Joseph owns a yacht?
Alright.
I'm as surprised as you are.
Oh.
You've been holding out on me. Your only daughter, whom you love. What? Did you think having me as a father would somehow afford you the fringe benefit of getting to go on a yacht? What else did it get me? A healthy upbringing in a supportive environment. Yeah, okay, but what if I had that exact same upbringing in a healthy environment, but also I could go on a yacht sometimes? Relax, kiddo. Joseph's invited me to his yacht. It's gonna be a yacht of fun. I'm glad you're excited, but that doesn't mean you get to start throwing out puns. Why yacht, Amanda?
Huh?
Well, I gotta get ready to go on my friend's yacht. I start to walk away, but Amanda stops me. Hey, in all seriousness, I hope you have fun. But make good choices, okay? But Dad... Don't stay out too late, or you can't go to Jennifer Longford's birthday party this weekend. She promised me she would propose to me, but I ended up going with Lowen Crutchfield. I'm not going anywhere near that party. Good bit, Dad. Good bit. I respond back to Joseph, letting him know I'll be there. A quaint marina, complete with a local mom and pop shops, and a small diner frame the bay. I've gone for a few walks by the bayside to stare enviously at all the nice boats before. Joseph should be around here somewhere. Gosh, this is fancy. I feel a little out of place. Hey, spicy boy. Joseph. Wait, Joseph? Where are you? Up here. I look up. Joseph waves to me atop a huge yacht. I've never been on a yacht before. You never forget your first. I glance at the name on the side of the boat. The St. Peter, huh? Religious. Inherited this thing from my pops. Real fire and brimstone types. Loved yachts. So what's the plan, Captain? I figured since last time we went a bit sideways, we could cast our lot out onto the open sea. A wrestle with Neptune. Set a sail on the seas of adventure. You're kind of a goofball when not wrangling your kids, you know that? Joseph smiles and winks from his perch. I have no idea what you're talking about. Joseph hops down and extends a hand out to me, helping me onto the yacht. I'm thrown off by how soft his hands are. Does he moisturize or what? Spicy boy, you are thirsty. Spicy boy, stop thinking about his hands. Thank you. Thank you, game. Pure thoughts. You're gonna be on a boat, alone, with Joseph, on the open ocean. It's a yacht. He's married. It's fine. This is fine. After undoing the mooring and climbing into his captain's seat, Joseph slowly takes the boat out, ringing the big steel bell with extra emphasis, even though nobody seems to be around. Shoving off, boat launching, man and boat launching as one. The St. Peter navigates out of the marina and into open water, with Joseph doing occasional steering flourish as the boat bobs along with the waves. He seems a lot more relaxed out here. Joseph is definitely in his element. This is the part where we wrestle Neptune, so please remove your shirt and roll in some talcum powder. Can do. I dramatically pull off my shirt, my dad bod illuminated in the reflection of Mabel Bay's rippling water. I am strong. Not bad. We might have to tag team Neptune together. I am suddenly worried that I haven't applied a strong enough SPF sunscreen and might get a sunburn. I put my shirt back on. I am a pasty dad. For a while we watch as the trees and waves pass us by. Where are we going? A little further out. It's a lot quieter once we get out on open water. Plus we could see whales. Whales are cool. I don't trust whales. Nothing should be that big. Noted. Joseph maneuvers the boat past some buoys. He sighs. Wish I could get out more often, but you know. Family, wife, saving souls. So many souls, I can barely hold them all. I watch Joseph work the boat. Despite his age, he doesn't look like he's slowed down at all. And from here I can see how toned his muscles are. Imp your thoughts. Joseph and I boat in silence as the bay gets smaller and smaller behind us. I decide to take a peek over the edge of the ship. The way this thing kicks off is intense. I wonder if Joseph would ever let me water ski off his yacht. Excuse me. Hey, dolphins! Joseph, there are dolphins! So you're scared of whales, but not dolphins? I feel like there's an unspoken truce between man and dolphin. I'd be more comfortable riding a dolphin to battle. Dolphins are way more dangerous. They sometimes drown their babies for fun, you know. Can I trust nothing on the open ocean? I like to think I'm pretty cool. Alright, Joseph, it's you and me versus the entirety of marine life. I yell up to the ocean. I had lobster last week, and I can't wait to eat more of you. You tell him, spicy boy. And here we are. Spicy boy, welcome to the ocean. I look out into the vast expanse of blueness. Yep, that's the ocean. I'm suddenly struck with an overwhelming sense of claustrophobia despite being in a wide open space. I'm on a boat, with a handsome man, a handsome married man. And there are whales beneath us. This is like if our sugar daddy took us on his yacht, you know? This is the exact same situation. Nothing should be that big. It's a little daunting, isn't it? Do you trust the whales? You know there are more dangerous things in the ocean than whales, right? Like tuna. The tuna is an apex predator. What about sharks? Sharks are tight. It's the tuna you gotta watch out for. And the whales. Hey, wanna look out wistfully over the sea with me? Joseph and I head to the bow of the ship to do some quiet contemplation. Sorry. You know, quiet contemplation. I'm alone with my thoughts. Cool. I look out to the sea for a bit, then over to Joseph. He looks so commanding as he surveys the ocean. It feels like he really is at home on the water. What Mary said to me at the bar. I can't stop thinking about it. Is she right? But she's terrible to him. He's unhappy. He deserves better. I don't know what to think about this, but I just feel so drawn to Joseph. I should say something. So, about Mary. Joseph continues to stare off into the distance. It's, well, if you really want to know. Suddenly I hear a sputter coming from the edge of the room. Joseph runs over to the boat's controls and taps on some dials. I guess we can talk about Mary later. Oh, okay, so we might have a small problem. What's the small problem? Oh no, we are out of gas. The whales are in a gas. The whales siphoned our gas. It's okay, I can just call one of my boat buddies to come tow us back in. Joseph pulls out his phone. Just kidding, I can't do that because there's no service. I checked my phone. I don't have service either. Should we just submit ourselves to the whales? Well, I do have an old radio in the office, but it's broken. Are you handy with tools? I am a dad. I was about to say that. If the radio is anything like frantically putting together a bike on Christmas Eve, it should be no problem. Let's take a look at it and see what we can figure out. Joseph directs me towards the radio and showcases its insides. I don't know how radios work. Great. I think there's just some frayed wires in there. If we can reattach them, we could have a working radio in no time. We start into the interior of the radio. I'm not entirely sure what I'm looking at. I don't think Joseph knows either. You know what? Let's just throw some stuff around in there and see what works.
MacGyver, that radio.
Oh god, we're gonna have to MacGyver this. Should we put the wires in? Ow. Is that a good thing or not? Yeah, that works totally. Let's put a nail there for good measure. There you go. This piece of gum. Here you go. There you go. And a paperclip. There you go. Let's power this baby. There you go. Hey. Hey, it works. Kinda. Nice. The radio springs to life. Whoa. We did it. Joseph speaks into the receiver. Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? He tries a few other channels. Nobody responds. We might be a little far out. I don't think there's anyone in range. How big is the range? Well, this radio came with the boat when my dad brought it in the 60s, so not great. Damn it. That's reassuring. Now what? There's worse places to be stuck on than a yacht. Wine? Wine. I keep a couple emergency bottles below deck. Wanna go grab some while I fiddle with this radio some more? Let's see. Wine. It's gotta be around here somewhere. Examine cabinet. It's a sturdy cabinet. A little dusty, but I bet there is some treasure in here. Let's look at the drawer. Hey, it's wine. A whole drawer full of wine. It's a Yacht Club miracle. Twilight Rouge, huh? Come to daddy. Now I just need to find some glasses. Let's look at the shelf. I take a look at everything on the shelf. Let's look at the photos. There's a few photos on the wall here. Looks like a picture from Joseph and Mary's wedding day. Nice grandpa glasses. Looking real slick there, Joe. Another picture of Mary and Joseph on this very yacht. Quality 90s fashion right there. Right here. Mary still has her patented stink face, but at least Joseph seems happy on the water. Hey, it's all the dads. Looks like it's from a couple of years ago. The gang's all here. Brian, Matt, Hugo, Craig, Damien, Robert. Wow, Robert's actually smiling. And wearing a sweater. I know that sweater. And there's one guy in the end that I don't recognize. Hugo's ex, maybe? And hey, here's Joseph go-karting with the kids. That's fun. I took a look at everything on the shelf. The books? Wait. Did Joseph date Robert? That makes sense, right? Let's look at the books. Looks like a bunch of different Bibles. On brand. A couple of old vet magazines. I guess those must be Mary's. Wait a minute. Is this... Well. Now the hot body shoe is on the other hot body foot. I took a look at everything on the shelf. What? Let's look at the knickknacks. There's one thing Joseph does right. It's the odd stuff he puts on his shelves. I take a moment to closely examine what I think is an old submarine clock. And there's the crosses again. Boy knows his crosses. Really cool design too. I took a let's look at the lounge last. For an old yacht, this lounge is pretty high class. Wood panels on everything. Leather couches. It's like an old Playboy photo shoot in here. Let's look at the bed. Oh, California King. Swanky. It's unmade and a little messy. Less swanky. There's some clothes strewn on the floor by the bed. Socks, slacks, yep, a pink polo shirt. Well, I guess now I know if Joseph prefers boxers or briefs. This place seems a little lived in. Look at the side table. Here's some wine glasses. These are perfect vessels for the Twilight Rouge. Finally, time to get back to Joseph. Alright, focus on the rest of the room and head back to Joseph. I bring the wine and glasses up to the deck to find Joseph still hunched over the radio.
Oh.
Spicy boy, wine. Good to see you two. Just in time for the sunset. I didn't take you for a drinker.
Yeah.
Haven't you heard? I'm a cool minister. How cool. I can land half my kickflips. What is that, like 4?
Yeah.
5 on a good day. Pour me. Power pour. Whoa. Okay, time to party. We clink our glasses and drink up. This wine's not bad. There's a hint of... Am I tasting grapes?
Oh.
You have a discerning palate. It might be grapes. Joseph and I lounge on the deck with our yacht wine, taking in the ocean air. The sun starts to dip below the horizon. We could be stranded out here forever. I can't think of anyone else I'd want to be stranded with. It's just you, me, and... all those whales. So many whales. You're killing the vibe. Revive the vibe, spicy boy. Generally it takes 3 days and a gigantic stone door rolled in front of a tomb. But I think we can save it. Do you like your mysteries hot-bodied?
Oh. Norm MacDonald!
It's a really rewarding series, spicy boy. Uh-huh. Oh, I get it. Okay, look, you have fun with your word jumbles. I will enjoy the well-crafted narrative excellence of a highly regarded serial. Of sex books.
Oh.
Detective novel. Sexy detective novels featuring a hard-boiled gumshoe who can't be held down by the law or by love, by the mystery of the Spanish lover.
Oh.
You read them too. The author really hit her stride around book 17. This view though. I mean, there's something a lot prettier right in front of me. Sweet, full-bodied. What? God damn. Joseph, does he mean the wine? This wine, so good. God damn. I gotta take another sip of wine, but stop myself. Is wine an acceptable beverage in the margarita zone?
Oh.
That it is, spicy boy. All beverages of leisure are welcome in the margarita zone. This is almost what we wanted, right? No responsibilities, no worries, other than possibly dying out here. And the whales.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd say we're in the zone. Joseph and I clink our wine glasses again. To the margarita zone.
Nice.
Wasted away again. If you have any salt shakers, we can arrange them into a pentagram to summon Jimmy Buffett. Maybe he can save us. As a youth minister, I make pacts with neither the devil nor island jammers. If we're to get off this boat, it will be by the grace of God. Why is God not capitalized? Or Steely Dan? Amen.
Oh.
Our laughter dies down. We're both silent for a moment, looking each other's eyes. Joseph leans in closer. I feel myself doing the same. This is a bad idea. This is a bad idea. I can't help but feel like doing this will only end up hurting someone else. But his face is real close to my face.
Yeah.
Spicy boy, I have to tell you something. Mary and I are done. I pull back. I think about the clothes strewn around the lounge. The undone bed. Are you living on this boat?
Yeah.
I didn't want to mention it, but... He sighs, strolling back to the controls of the boat. I lean on the console next to him. Are we not out of gas? We had a very long talk and it's unsalvageable. I'm staying here until everything's sorted out. Oh, I'm so sorry. If there's anything I can do.
Oh.
I'm fine. I'm fine, actually. It was a long time coming. Man, I feel really bad for his kids. For the first time in a long time, I'm seeing a path to happiness. And now I can focus on myself and stop trying to deny the things that make me happy.
Yeah.
I need someone who will be there, someone kind and honest. You deserve that, Joseph. You really do. Anyway, I've been having this crazy feeling that there's someone who I could get in the habit of having around. Someone very close to her. Is it Wells? I mean you. Oh, I was trying to be subtle. I think I'm picking up what Joseph's putting down. I lean forward, closing the gap between us when Joseph grabs the receiver. Damn it! Come in. Is anyone there? No, over.
Oh.
We're stranded out on open waters. We've been out here for hours. Please send help. Over. Wait, are you guys gonna kiss? I mean, what are your coordinates? Over. Spicy boy, have you been leaning on the talk button this whole time? I look down. Oh, I definitely have been leaning on the talk button. Betrayed by my own butt yet again. I didn't lean on it, you leaned on it. Neither of you were leaning on the talk button. We didn't hear anything. Over.
Oh.
Hey, were you listening to us? Sir, we here at Coast Guard are professionals. We were not doing that. But as professionals, it seems like you deserve happiness, and we think it's closer than you think. Over. How soon can you guys be here to give us a tow? Over. We'll, pick you up in the morning. Sounds like you two have some stuff to hash out. Over and out.
Oh,
Wait.
Hey.
Silence. Nobody returns our radio calls. I think they left. We stared at each other for a second.
Oh.
Well, Joseph carefully places the receiver on the table, making sure the talk button isn't pressed in. Well, okay.
Hey?
Joseph grabs me by the shirt and pulls me into a kiss. His lips are soft and sweet from the wine, and his skin is still warm from the sun. I reach for his belt and pull him even closer, running my free hand under his shirt and up his side. He pushes me against the boat's console, kissing down my neck. Ooh, this is spicy.
Oh.
Come on. His hands drift to my thighs and he effortlessly picks me up. Damn, he's strong. Wow. Joseph carries me below deck. I'd be lying if I said I hadn't fantasized about this, but I didn't think he'd be so aggressive. I've wanted this for so long. Oh my god. He throws me onto the bed. I let out a little yelp. Lots of time to kill, spicy boy. We better get started. Oh man. I might have overdone it on the wine last night. Just a few more minutes of sleep will do just fine. Wait. I opened my eyes to find Joseph's face a few inches from mine, an arm slung around my waist. He's sleeping peacefully, his hair mussed and his lips still a little red. I think this is what I was talking about when we were discussing Margarita Zone, finding little perfect moments of joy, like the way the light falls across Joseph's face, or how he's holding me tight, even in his sleep. I'm very tempted to curl up closer to him and keep sleeping, but I know the Coast Guard will probably be here soon, and I'd like to be wearing clothes when that happens. I nudge Joseph. It takes a couple shakes before he clearly opens his eyes. When he notices me hovering over him, he breaks into a huge grin. We should get dressed. Joseph pulls me in for a kiss. Joseph is totally atop. Do we have to? Another kiss. Stop trying to tempt me. Fine, fine.
Oh.
The Coast Guard eventually shows up and tows us back to the bay. They, thankfully, keep their comments to themselves. Joseph and I step off the yacht and he walks me to my car.
Oh.
I had a great time. Me too. No thanks to the whales.
Wink.
Shh. You're on land now. They can't hurt you here. Take care, Joseph. You too. He gives me one last kiss on the lips before he turns around and walks back to his boat. Well, I've been gone an entire day. Hopefully Amanda's right. Amanda, I'm... Dad. She runs up and hugs me. I was genuinely concerned about your well-being, but upon closer inspection, you seem to be okay. What happened? The yacht ran out of gas and we got stuck. But it was okay, because I was on a yacht. Weren't you scared? Your father feels no fear. Were you able to take care of yourself for the night? Yeah, I just did a ton of drugs, vandalized a few cars, and then embezzled some funds from my school. All in all, pretty low-key night. Where'd you learn that from? I learned it from you, Dad. Well, if you did, you would have funneled those funds through a legitimate cash-and-carry business, fudging the books over a course of years so you don't arouse suspicion from the feds. Rookie mistake, Panda. Yeah. If you're gonna launder money, you better do it right.
Oh.
I'm glad you're back in one piece. Did you make good choices? Yeah, I think I did. But hey, I'm starving. Want to make sandwiches out of whatever we can find in the fridge? More than anything, Pops. Alright, we finished our last date with Joseph.
Yeah, I mean, you look great. That was
And we got an A.
fun.
Cute. Oh no. Mary's here. With everything that's happened between me and Joseph, I should be a good host and say hi to her. But I don't wanna... Come on, Spicy Boy, you can do this. I walk up to Mary.
Ugh.
Hey. Hey. You been good? Just peachy. I have to go over there now. that went about as well as I could have expected it to. Alright, the sun is setting down, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. As the party starts to wind down, I take a seat next to Joseph. Oh, I like the little petals that are falling now. Dream Daddy just updated, and now it kind of looks really cool. Joseph, so great to see you again.
Oh.
Great party. I should have you organize our next youth group mixer. My dance skills are ready whenever you need them. Hey, if you aren't busy this weekend, I was thinking we could maybe catch a movie or something.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be fun. This feels weird. It doesn't feel like it did on the yacht. So, I guess things are still friendly with Mary? Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that. Joseph sighs. We talked for a long time. There was some yelling and some crying, but ultimately, there was some reconciliation. I'm sorry, Spicy Boy. I have to make this work with Mary. Oh. I know. I shouldn't have. I didn't mean to hurt you, and I'm really sorry you got caught up on all this. I've just felt so alone lately. I'm not even sure I'm doing the right thing here.
Oh.
You've come to mean so much to me. I will never forget all those beautiful moments we shared together. But I have to thank you. In a way, this whole thing with you helped me realize that I still love my wife very much. Oh, that's great. I know this probably isn't what you wanted to hear. I'm sorry if you were hoping for something different. But this is where my life and I need to do right by my family. But hey, Joseph squeezes my hand.
Yeah.
We'll always have margaritas on. Oh. Joseph stands up.
Oh.
Take care, Spicy Boy. You too, Joseph. He walks off. Man, did I do something wrong? Was there another way this could have ended if I'd done things differently? I walk over to the half-melted remnants of the ice cream cake and shove a forkful into my mouth. This ice cream cake is my new boyfriend. I feel you, Spicy Boy. Alright, that was Joseph's ending. Nice art style. I actually didn't want to end up with Joseph, Spicy Boy, to end up with Joseph because, well, I mean, he's married, so, like, that's a whole mess. But, yeah, I don't think we could have done anything to, persuade Joseph. I think that was, the right choice. He has to kind of work on his problems on his own. Anyways, that was Joseph's ending. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed my reading. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh my god.